Welcome back to my channel. Today is the first weekend of our vacation week. My husband and I are off for an entire week from work, which is so exciting. We have been looking forward to this all summer long, and at the end of this week will be our 10-year wedding anniversary. So we do have a trip planned. We are going to be going and staying near the beach. So that will be so much fun. We're gonna be staying with our family who have come from out of town and family who do live close by. We're all gonna stay together, so it'll be so much fun. We're really looking forward to it. So before we get ready to go, I just wanna make sure that the house is like tidy, just in case. You never know. Sometimes people will show up and have to drop something off or come to our house for whatever reason. We do have a friend watching our dog, so he might have to be here. So I just like the house to be clean, put together, and just in order before we go. Are you like that, or is that just a really strange thing that I like to have my house all together before we go on vacation? Leave a comment down below. I'd love to know if you are like that as well, or if you can go on vacation and your house just be a mess that doesn't bother you at all. I do really love coming home to a nice clean house too, because coming home after vacation, you're just like more tired. You gotta unpack all your stuff, you got all the things. And I have a 2-year-old son, so who knows how he'll be. He might just be so exhausted from all the excitement that coming home to a clean house will just be like a nice, relaxing way to come home. So I made a list of all the things I want to get done today. I need to clean all the towels. I need to put clothes away that I had already cleaned. They're all just hanging up on our drying rack. They just need to be hung up. I need to clean the bathrooms. They are in such desperate need. I have just been putting it off. Like, cleaning the bathrooms is so, I don't know, it's just the worst task. So I always put it off to like the last, but today is the day it has to be done. I want to tidy the guest room. It is just like all undone. My dog loves to be in that room. It is the room that faces the street, so she can just stand like on the bed and look out the window and watch the cars go by and whatnot. And our neighbors have a dog across the street, so she likes to watch them. And she's just like taken up the entire bedding. So I just have to like make the bed. We aren't expecting anybody to come, so it's no big deal. I'll just make it look like it's all put together, and I need to clean the windows in there and vacuum as well. I want to clean the slider. It just has all the dog prints, the toddler prints, all that on there. I need to vacuum the couch. My son was eating a snack and there's definitely crumbs in between the cushions. And then I just want to quickly clean off the coffee bar. It's just got a whole bunch of coffee crumbs. So let's get done all these things on my list. I don't think it's gonna take me very long. So make your to-do list too, and let's get some cleaning done together. I'm starting off today by switching over some laundry. I cleaned my son's clothes earlier today, and now I'm going to put them in the dryer and then start cleaning the towels. The basket is almost overflowing at this point. It is so full of dirty towels that definitely need to get cleaned. So if you've got some laundry to do, get into your laundry room and throw in a load with me. I hope your week is starting out really great so far. Like I mentioned in the beginning of my video, this is our vacation week, so we get to take it easy, go away for a few days, and just relax, which will be so nice. Leave a comment down below. What are you up to this week? I know some areas of the country are already gone back to school. We are up north, so our schools don't start till the end of August. Some may even start beginning of September. I have a 2-year-old son, so we're not in that season of life yet where we're going to school. Our year is like the same all year round. I work full-time from home. My son does go to a program throughout the day while I'm at work so that he has something to do, has kids to play with, and can learn and not just hang out at the house and watch me work all day. So leave a comment down below. What are you up to this week? I would love to hear from you. Let's go into this week with the attitude that our peace, our health of mind, and our heart mean more than getting everything else done. That our smiles matter. That feeling rested matters. That holding the hands of our loved ones matter. So pause lots. Function at a pace that doesn't pull you apart. Honor the things that make you feel good inside, the things that make you feel alive. Give time to those things this week. Make time the gift it is by giving it to what really matters to you. I always add these little blue pods to my toilet. You just add them to the back and they help clean the toilets throughout the days and throughout the weeks. They last a pretty long time. Our toilet water is always blue, which does make me feel like our toilets are a lot cleaner. Do you use something like this too? Or is this a new thing? I can leave it in my description bar if you're interested in trying these out. They do help a lot keep the toilets a lot cleaner. And like I said, the water is blue, so that just makes me feel like they're cleaner throughout or in between me actually washing them. Cleaning the toilets is the worst task, hands down. I do have 3 in this house, so I do try to get them all done at the same time. So I just have to do them once and then the next week do them all again. What is your least favorite cleaning task? What did you do for your summer vacation this summer? Have you already gone, or do you still have your vacation coming up? Our vacation is this week, like I've said a few times now. We are going to stay near the beach. We do live close to the ocean. It will only take us an hour and a half about to get there, so it's not too far. It is something that we can do in a day trip, but we are going to stay a couple days at an Airbnb house. It is going to be so much fun. My son has not done anything like this yet in his life, so I'm so looking forward to seeing how he likes it. He does like going to the beach, but he hasn't stayed with our whole family in one house before. I think he'll do totally fine. He is a really great sleeper. But kids, sometimes when their schedules are off, they just get a little bit off. And he's not fully talking, so communication can be a little difficult. So he does get kind of whinier because he just can't communicate with us very well. So that's been a struggle, and we definitely have been working on that. So hopefully that will all go smoothly. I do tend to get super anxious when we are planning to go away. I am somebody, and I think most people are this way, we really like our routines every day or every week to feel and just be similar, do the work thing, our weekend thing, all that. Our routines are just our comfort zone, so to get out of them can be just anxiety driven and just make our minds kind of go a little bit crazy. So I'm trying really hard to just focus on all the positives, and instead of planning for the worst case scenario, which I feel like that's what gives me anxiety, I am going to expect the best case scenario and focus on restoring my peace, because that is what going on vacation is all about. Are you like that too, or do you just get so excited about going on vacation that you don't have any anxiety about it? I don't like that about myself and try really hard to just look at all the positives and not worry about like the house or our animals or anything like that could go wrong. I'm just going to focus all of my energy and attention on all the things that are going to go right. We are going to be at the beach, by the water. We're going to be with our family. I get extra time with my husband and my son, and it is going to be so great. Growing up, our family vacations were always camping, which was always so much fun. We did tent camp, and then eventually, I'm not sure how old I was, but we did get a pop-up camper, and we would always just travel around and go to campgrounds and camp, which was fun. We always made friends, had lots of things to do. There's playgrounds, and a lot of times we were by water, so we could go swimming, have campfires every single night, and a lot of times too would go with a really big group of my parents' friends, so there was always like the same kids to play with, so we just like had our group and things that we always did, and it was a really great thing to grow up doing. I have only been on an airplane once in my entire life. My husband and I one time went to Florida, and it was okay. It was just so humid the whole time we were there. It was just like not the most fun thing I've ever done, I would say. So I don't really have any interest in going back. I'm sure I will, because I've never been to Disney, and I do want my son to be able to go to Disney. I would love to have my son grow up traveling and going to a lot of different places, and I know my husband is super interested in traveling right now. He didn't grow up traveling very much either. He is a missions director for our church, so now he does go on a yearly trip, which is usually a week long. They go to several different locations. Each year he picks one of them that he is going to go along with as well, and I know he definitely hopes that eventually I'll be able to go with him too. We'll see if that happens, but since I didn't grow up traveling, I feel like that's what gives me a little bit of anxiety about it as well. But I am looking forward to actually just going and doing it, because sometimes in life, the things that you are anxious about or fearful about end up being the most amazing times of your life. I know there are going to be tons of memories and things that we are going to just be so appreciative that we were able to do, especially with our son. Where is someplace that you have traveled to that you would say is like a must-go destination? This is our guest room. There's really nothing exciting or special about this room. There's really just a bed. There is a dresser in here. I am hoping to refinish that dresser and bring it down to the kitchen. I think it will look so nice in there, and there's really just no need for us to have a dresser in this room. Like I said, my dog loves being in this room, and she just completely unmade this bed. So I'm just going to make it back up, make it look nice, just in case, like I said, for any reason somebody's here while we're away. That does seem to happen quite often, that people come to our house for things. I just like it to look put together, and then when we come home from vacation, we come home to a nice, clean house. Here is where I'm at with my to-do list. I am just making my way through and checking off as I go. I did just make my to-do list on a piece of my calendar. That was a few days before. Sometimes I just keep those so then I have scrap paper around and I can just jot down things that I need to do. Are you a list maker, or do you just kind of go with the flow? Most times I am go with the flow, just clean what I see needs to get done. But then there are some days where I have things I definitely know I need to and want to get done. So it's just easier for me to make a list and make sure that those are my priorities, because I can get easily sidetracked by other things, because cleaning is just something that's never ending. Everything seems to be needing to be cleaned all the time. What type of vacation do you prefer? Are you a beach person or a mountains person? Those are the two I always hear referred to. I'm curious to if there's like something else out there that's really exciting to do besides going to the beach or like the mountains. But most times either go to the beach and relax, and then I also hear of a lot of people going to mountains and hiking, going to like state forests, that kind of thing. I definitely think I'm more of a beach person, but I haven't done too much hiking to know if I really do like it. I do love going for walks. I go for walks with my dog as often as I can. We have tons of trails by our house, so those are the places that I like to go for walks, especially like when it's warm out. I don't have to worry about her feet being on hot pavement, since the gravel is always a little bit more cool and there's tons of trees on the paths, so that makes going for walks a little bit more enjoyable during the summer. But leave me a comment down below letting me know what type of vacation destination you prefer. I enjoy going to the beach. I love being by the water. I love going swimming. I do go to a pool quite often and swim pretty much every single weekend. And I read this little quote about why we like to be by water. And it says, when we are near water, our brains enter a semi-meditative state known as drifting. Drifting is a special form of attention where we are engaged with the world around us, but not focused on getting something done. I love this and do think that is why I love going to the beach and by the water. You just feel relaxed. You don't have to worry about the to-do list, all the things that need to get done. You can just be in the moment and fully relax. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video and clean alongside me. I hope this video gave you lots of cleaning motivation and you felt like you were just hanging out with a friend. If you have not yet, please subscribe. I would love to have you join us here in this little community that we're building. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday.